What's up, everyone? Good morning. How are you? Checking we have sound. We do. Hello, Joy, Tracy, Paul, Dick. I think I saw everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome to this memory mastermind. Is that what I called it? Memory mastermind. It is, okay. 157 memory mastermind. You know, what I have to say is good luck to me, because not only do I have to remember what you're supposed to remember, I also have to help you remember it. The name of the game today is stimulating your brain. In the event that you feel completely out of it or like things aren't sticking, it's okay. It's actually a good thing. And in fact, I just realized one thing that I didn't connect, so I'm gonna do that really quick as I talk to you so that we don't lose you halfway through the class. This is what happens when you run everything yourself. Just wanna plug in that power source. So listen, you're gonna need a chair for yourself today or something to sit on. A stability ball is fine. There we go. Okay, insurance has been made. We are also going to be using a ball of any shape or size. The one that I have is called a brain speed ball. You can find it on YouTube at Fire Up Your Brain. Trent McIntyre is the inventor of this ball. It's an amazing tool for brain games. Don't worry if you don't have this ball. If you have a small ball, yoga ball, even a tennis ball, any ball will do. You're going to potentially need some weights if you would like to add them on to your various exercises. Do we have any questions in the chat surrounding brain games and expectations? Hopefully not. Hopefully we're doing good. Good morning. Oh, good morning, mozzarella. Sounds good to me. Let's begin standing. We're going to take a few moments to just drop into our body mindfully, engage our awareness, and then we are going to move into some fun challenges. I do have a cheat sheet on the side. I'm not going to lie. It's going to help us all. And then the last thing is, if you would like to stick around after class, this class ends, we're going to do a little recovery, cool down, stretching at the end. So please feel free to stick around. So let's just let our arms hang down, unlock your knees, find length in your spine. Let's begin by lifting the shoulders up to your ears. And just like you're squeezing out a sponge full of water, we're gonna just like let those shoulders melt down as if the water's dripping from our ears down off of our shoulders all the way down, just letting that tension go. Let's try that a couple more times, just lifting up. Now, a lot of times when we get into these brain games classes, lower those shoulders down, things get a little overwhelming, which is kind of the point. Let's go again. We're hopefully in the laboratory here of the studio, building some skills that will help us increase our mental sharpness outside in the world, yeah? Let's go one more time. Lifting up. Squeeze every last drop of tension out and release. We're gonna start circling your right arm up and just open it, allowing your torso to twist as far as you like to bring it all the way down. And then let's go to the other side. Nice and slow. As you're circling the arm around, start to notice things in your environment that are interesting to you, colorful or otherwise. Going back to the right, you might choose to follow your hand with your eye focus, looking at textures and colors and all sorts of fun things. One more time, lifting up. Reaching around, bringing it all the way back to center. Float your arms out to a T. You're going to press the backs of your hands together, rounding your upper body forward, just stretching between the shoulder blades. Then pull your elbows back, lift your chest, feel the blades squeeze together. And again, reaching forward. Good morning, everyone. Whether you're in the chat joining us live, whether you're not chatting but moving with us today, I'm happy you're here. Let's go, reaching forward. Any of these exercises throughout class can be done in a seated position or using your chair with support, so always make the best choices for yourself. Last one. Good, reaching all the way back. Excellent, bring your hands together, palms of the hands together. We're gonna step back with the left foot, or the right foot, excuse me, and then pull your left elbow back and turn. Bring everything back together, then step back with your left foot. I'm reversing it. And then pull your right elbow back, twist your upper back. Good, coming back to center, step back with the right, pull back on the left, turn, and all the way back to center. Feel your feet landing into those footprints on the mat. Step back, twist and turn. Finding that balance, embracing the wobble. Good, all the way back to center. Excellent, reach your arms all the way up overhead, round forward. Last little check-in with the stretch of our back, the stretch of our legs, letting your head, your shoulders, your arms come down to the ground. Ooh, let those hamstrings stretch out, give it a little wiggle of your hips. And then let's just bend the knees slowly and then straighten them up. Let's do 4 like this, bending and stretch, and 3, and stretch, and 2, and stretch. Okay, last one, bend and stay bent in your knees, and then curl your tail under, press down into your footprints, roll up through the spine. Arrive in your standing position. Before we move into our faster cadence, just take a moment to feel your feet connecting to the mat. Feel the ease in your knees. Sometimes that means you have to unlock them. Energy lifting up the front of your thighs, your hips, your abdomen, your chest, your throat, your heart, your chin, your cheekbones, your head. Energy traveling down the back of your body to ground you. Stand almost like a mountain pose from yoga, opening your heart, getting ready to go. All right, we're gonna start, lift your right heel, squeeze your hands together, lower it all the way down, open your palms up. We're gonna work a little dexterity here. Lift your left heel, squeeze. Good, lower all the way down. Okay, so that's our action. Let's pick it up a little bit. So we're gonna lift and squeeze, release. Lift your heel. Good. Let's go for 4. We're building now. 3, 2, and 1. From here, start to bicep curl, palms up to your shoulders. And as you curl, you can either lift your heel again, or if you're ready to take it to a march, go ahead, lift your knee. Lift your knee, that's it. Good. Pull, excellent. Just shifting our weight. Don't worry about your balance so much. Think of this as moving, just exploring where we are in space. Good. That's it. Last one. Reach your arms out to the side, just little circles. All right, so I'm gonna give you a series of words. It's our first memory game. And then we're gonna move for a little bit longer. And the hope will be that you can recall these words. So whatever you need to do to let these words sink into your brain, we're gonna try just a few of them and then we'll try more. Let's reverse our circles. The most important part of class today is to have grace with yourself. We're all gonna mess it up, except for me because I have them written down. All right, the words are apple, truck, zucchini, pencil. Apple, truck, zucchini, pencil. Apple, truck, zucchini, say it with me. Apple, truck, zucchini, pencil. One more. Apple, truck, zucchini, pencil. Relax, take your legs a little wider. Bend and tap, stay low. So we're gonna move our bodies a little side to side. We're gonna get our heart rate up, we'll stretch, get a little more warm in our body. And at some point I'm gonna ask you to say those 4 words. There's a lot of trust here. You could write them down. Don't you write them down. Don't cheat, yeah? Let's start reaching our arms across the chest, moving through the spine. Good, that's it. Finding different focuses in the room, keeping our knees bent, our feet nice and wide. Good. Let's reach the arms overhead here. Up and up, up, up. Good. Reach, 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 reach. 4, 3, 2, back through the center. Go across and across. Good. That's it. Stretching through the middle. Good. Now let's take it down a little lower, reaching side to side into our side lunges. Good. Good. Don't you write them down. I know. The point is, we all have all the things that we can do to record them. We want to see if we can get them into our brain. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. March in place. Just march in place. Get those knees nice and high. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reach your arms out to a T. Circle the arms. What were those words? Say them out loud. Yes. I'm going to say them in a minute. I want to see if you can find them. And be honest. Let's reverse your circles. Be honest with how many you remembered, right? Okay. The words were apple, truck, zucchini, pencil. Yes, very good. All right, arms down. Just bend your knees and stretch. Let's reach our arms forward. Just swing them forward and back. Yeah, so we have apple, truck, zucchini, pencil. And then we're gonna follow up with tree, frog, pineapple. Apple, truck, zucchini, pencil, tree, frog, pineapple. Yeah, we got it? Kinda, sorta? One more time, I'll say it. It's apple, truck, zucchini, pencil, tree, frog, pineapple. Lock it in there, however you need to lock it in. Good. All right, let's take a nice wide stance. We're gonna come over into a side lunge, bending the knee, shifting the weight over to the side. Slice it open as you come back to the top, and then do the other one. Sit into that bent leg, press down through both feet. Reach it over. Good. No panic. We're gonna see if we can recall it in a moment, yeah? Right now it's just about your movement. Keep your chest up, reach your hips back, take up space. Nice. Push. Good. Try to get deep into your ankle joint. A couple more. Bend and stretch. Good. Last one. And stretch. Now we're going to take the heels, rotate them inward, and you can narrow your stance. We're going to go down for 2, up for 2. Down nice and deep, all the way up. Press through your heels, press your knees backwards over your toes. You want to go deep into your squat, but make sure that your knees aren't falling inward like that. That's not going to feel great, yeah? Good. Bend and stretch. Nice work, everybody. Bend and stretch. One more here. Bend and stretch. Now lift your right heel as we bend. Stretching nice and tall. Lift your left heel as we bend. And stretch. Right heel. Good. And stretch. Left heel. Bend. And stretch. Give me 4 more. Reaching down. And lift. Uh-oh, lost some light. Reaching down. And lift. 2 more. Down. And up. Last one. Down. And stretch. Toe heel your feet back into center. Bend and stretch. A little faster. Good. All right, ready? You ready to say those words? You know it starts with apple. Let them roll. 3, 2, 1. We have Did you get them? Try it one more time. I feel like I'm in. Good. Here we go. Yeah, I screwed it up even as I was pointing at you. All right, saying them all together. Ready, set. We had apple, truck, zucchini, pencil, tree, frog, pineapple. Again, apple, truck, zucchini, tree, Pineapple, good, awesome, rest, shake it out, really nice work. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get our chair. I lost a little light, but I think y'all can still see me okay. You know, the tech problems. Grab a drink if you like, grab your ball. Really good work. Okay, so in our next game, we're going to hopefully, solve a riddle. Yeah, and we're gonna play with the ball. So I'm gonna give you the riddle first, then we're gonna play. I'd like you to think about the riddle as we're playing, and then I will tell you when to post it in the chat, okay? Don't post it until I say, even if you know it right away. Are we going? Are we working? Come on, riddle. Darn it. Why does all my tech have to go bad on these days where I really need it to go well? You tell me this, everybody. Here's your riddle. Or no. Oh, I know why. Come on. Sorry, gal. I'm not going to remember the words, which is why I did it this way. On purpose. There we go. All right. What do you see? The riddle says, I have cities but no houses. I have mountains but no trees. I have water but no fish. I have roads but no car. What am I? One more chance to look. Yeah. I have cities but no mountains. I have cities but no houses, mountains but no trees, water but no fish, roads but no cars. What am I? Here I am. All right, take your ball, hold it in your hands. You're gonna take your arm out to the side, take the ball as far as you can to the right, keeping it in your peripheral vision. So when it goes behind you and you can no longer see it without turning your head, you've gone too far. So just in your peripheral, bring it back to center. If for some reason you have gotten a brain speed ball, it's really interesting to try to see a defined letter or number in your peripheral vision. Not necessary though, you can just look at the ball. Okay, side to side. Nice and easy. That's it. Good. Excellent. One more each side. And the last one. All right, come back to center. Now look directly at your ball. If you do have a letter or number you can watch that letter or number. Now track it with your whole head. Look to the side, come back, maybe change a different letter or number if you can see one. Otherwise, just look at a different spot on the ball. Just side to side, trying to turn your head, trying to maintain focus throughout. That's it. Good. Excellent. A couple more like this. Good. All right, bring it back to center. Now track just with your eyes. Try not to turn your head. This is hard for me for sure. Just your eyeballs. Notice how you can't go quite as far as you can when you turn your head, right? Do the best you can to focus on one spot on the ball or the other. If you have to go slower than me, go slower. Good. And last one. Good. Rest your arms for a second, and then we're gonna go ahead and do it one more time with head, with eyes, with arm, and to see how that rotation opened up. So take it as far back as you're able to go, using your focus, finding a different spot each time to stay focused on. This is really useful for all things rotation of our spine. Yeah. Notice how you can start to use your shoulder blades. Your spine wants to come into play. Let it come into play. Can you let yourself rotate a little bit more as you take it around now? It's a natural progression of this exercise. Good. One more. Excellent. All right, come on back. Again, our riddle was, for whatever reason it's not working. I have roads, but no houses, mountains. This is why I put it up. Here. All right, do you know the riddle? If you know the riddle, I'm gonna put it up. If you do know the riddle, I want you to log it in to the chat. And you log it into the chat. Who's got the riddle? Oh, Colleen in on the first one. Very good. All right, Colleen got it right. It is, in fact, a map. Yes, good job. An anthill. I like it. Oh, thank you, Tracy, for writing that. I really appreciate that. What am I? It is a map. A map is the correct answer. Colleen, I got a special something coming to you in the email. Thank you for answering that correctly. All right, now we have one more ball exercise to do. We're going to just throw and catch the ball little bit at a time, okay? Little bit at a time. Each time we go a little higher until maybe, hopefully we're not hitting the lights, but maybe we're up towards the ceiling. As you throw and catch the ball, we're going to be counting or saying the days of the week first in order and then in reverse. Okay, scramble time, right? So here we go. All right, let's just start throwing and catching. Each time, see if you can throw a little bit higher, catching it as you see, as you're seated. And then we're gonna go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. Now we're gonna start little throws again. I'm gonna get rid of my bracelets because they're distracting me. So little throws. And then let's progress them a little bit more. And we're gonna go Saturday. What comes next? Friday, then Thursday, then Wednesday, then Tuesday, then Monday. Rest. Okay, now let's see if we can say them quicker in reverse order as we increase the throws. Okay? Ready, set, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, wah! Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, and Monday, and Sunday. I got the ceiling. All right, everybody. Woo! Sunday, Monday, happy days. That's right. I didn't even realize that. All right, my friends. Are you laughing? Are you smiling? Yeah, you are. Okay, so we are going to go into, we're having great time. Love a 45-minute class, don't you? Where balls and our chairs are going away unless you need them for support. And this is the point in time where you might want to use a weight. So I know that I saw in the chat that Joy got some discounted bala rings. I'm guessing Winners is a store in Canada. Is that what it is? I'm hoping that's what it is. Or I'm not hoping, I'm hoping I'm right. This is a bala ring. It's a circle, a weighted circle. You can find the links in the notes for class, okay? And these are really kind of fun ergonomic circles. I also have a triangle down there that's not bala. You can also find them on my Amazon shop. The link is also in the class description, okay? This day is so fun, isn't it? I'm enjoying it too. All right, so here's the deal. We are going to go through one round of a number of different exercises. You can use a weight or not use a weight. If you're using your ring, I'm gonna hold mine up like this. The first exercise is gonna be jumping jacks. I'm still working on my foot injury, so I'm not jumping yet. So I'm gonna do half jacks like this, just holding the weight. And you can do the same. You could hold it out in front, you could hold it here, you could hold it overhead, whatever makes the most sense to you in terms of adding challenge, okay? So we've got jumping jacks, then we're gonna do a basic squat, marches, and lunges. I will give you all a chance to do these sets with me, and then we're going to have a little challenge for you, okay? So we're gonna do about 45 seconds of each. Decide how you're going to do your jacks. I'm gonna do mine overhead. That felt pretty good. All right, so feel the sense of connection in your center. We're gonna go in 3, 2, and 1. Tap it out side to side. Good. Yeah, weird on the ground and not on the Bellicon, kind of. Yeah, I got my new bungees, by the way. Very excited. I didn't put them on yet. Doing that later today. Good, good, good. Keep going. That's it, that's it. Regular jumping jacks or weighted jacks, whatever works for you. Sorry about the lack of light today, everybody. Tech is gonna tech. Let's go for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. All right, let's come down into our squats. Find your position. We're gonna go in 3, and 2, and 1. Going down and up. Down and up. Come on. Down and up. Down. My clock doesn't want to work for me, so I'm timing it off the other clock. All right. That's it. Oh, that's a good idea. Thank you, Colleen. You want to be my content manager too, Colleen? I need it, right? Good. I think I need new batteries in my remote. That's what I need. All right, keep going. There we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, marching, hands out in front, or just marching with your arms. Pull it up, pull it up. Nice. And open in the chest. You got it. Yes. All right. All good things. Thank you always for your help, everybody. There's so much going on in my brain that it is hard to remember it all sometimes, you know? Almost there, almost there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Our last one is going to be a lunge. You can either hold your ring or use no weight, or as you lunge forward, do a little twist and come back all the way up. Ready, set, let's go. Alternating side to side. Your lunge is going to be as big as you want it to be. That's it. Nice and easy, staying with the focus, going as quick or as slow as you like. Good. Pressing through your heels. I'm working a little abbreviated today, but you go as low as you like. 3, 2, and 1. All right, my friends, I'm gonna put my weight down. Go ahead and grab a quick drink. And now we get to play. Okay. So, in my hand, I have 4 colors. Red represents jumping jacks. Blue represents squats. Yellow represents marches that we just did, and green represents lunges. All right, I'm gonna put these behind my back, and I'm going to pick one. When I pick that one, you're gonna do 30 seconds of that exercise. I'll join you as much as I can, okay? Do the best you can to remember which one it is. If you're working with a partner, try to work with a partner. If you need me to say them again, I'll clue you in a moment. So it was red, blue, yellow, green, jacks, squats, march, and lunge. On your marks, get set. It's red. It's jumping jacks. So tap it out side to side if you can, if you want to, or do your real jumping jacks, okay? I'm mixing it up. I cannot see what I'm doing. Good. Keep going, keep going. 3, 2, right into squats. Down and up. I shouldn't say it as quickly as I'm going to say it. I'll give you a little more time to figure it out next time. Good. Holding and reaching. Finding that depth of your squat, using your weights or not, up to you. 3, 2, 1. What's yellow? It's a lunge. Here we go. Ready? Lunging down, come back up. I can always do a lower lunge on the second time around for sure. Mixing, matching, mixing, matching, mixing, matching. Good. Almost there, almost there. I'm not going to show you what I'm choosing. Did I drop one? No. Okay. Good. All right, 3, 2, 1. Jacks. Go side to side. Move your arms if you can. Good. Keep going. This is our work portion. If you're using your weights, you're challenging yourself to keep going. You've got this, you've got this, you've got this. All right, 3, 2, 1. More jacks. Keep going. Maybe speed up or change your arm position. Good. I know. 3, 2, 1. It's lunges. No, it's a march. Did I screw up that before? I think I did. Sorry. It's a march. I'm sorry. It's okay. Getting another round of lunges is not the worst thing in the world, right? I told you I'd mess it up at least once. Woo! 3, 2, 1. It's squats. Yes. I feel like I just heard somebody say squats. Flashlight? He's not here today. Good. Excellent. Wonderful. Really nice work, everybody. Almost there, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Now it's lunges. I dropped him again. All right, go into your lunges or do another round of marching since we did lunges before, if you want. Whoop. Yeah, it was a lunge. Sorry. Good. Keep going, keep going. Woo. Anybody's heart rate up yet? Mine is. All right, mix and match for our final exercise. Mix and match, mix and match. All right, mix and match, mix and match. 3, please don't pick lunges again. 2, and I don't know which one it is. March it out. Good. Yes. All right, we're gonna toss those colors out to the side. Finish up strong. Picking up my weight for the last few. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Ooh, I'm telling you, I taught some strength training yesterday, and this was harder. Before you get a break, come back with me. Circle those arms. What were your words? Starting with apple, then, good. Reverse your arm circles. How are we doing? Does anybody have it? Can you type it in the chat? Starting with apple. Good. Type it in the chat. If you have it, let's see who's got it. Good. Good. Let's bring the arms down. Go into your little knee bends, arm swings. Wait for, I know you're on a little delay with me, so I'll wait till it comes in. Good. Really excellent work, everybody, today. Yeah, the rebounder, the reason why you're all missing the rebounder is the cushioning. And it's okay to do it on the rebounder for sure. But a combination of the two is going to be helpful as well. Joy comes in with apple, truck, zucchini, pencil, tree frog, pineapple, and she is also going to get a little something special in your inbox. Rest. Woo, Colleen got it and backwards. Well, you're just overachieving today, Colleen. I don't know what to say about it. Good work. All right, let's come back into our chair. Come into a seated cool down. We're going to take this seated cool down right through. Like I said, I'm going to complete this class at the 45-minute mark. However, I'll continue on, give you all a second to recalibrate, and then we're going to do some focused stretching for about another 15, okay? Your middle name is Overachiever. I was like, it's Pineapple? No, it's Overachiever. Okay, I got it, Colleen. That's okay, me too. What do they always say? Under promise, over deliver. That's my paradigm. Take your hands on your knees, round backward. Good. Lift up. And again, round backward. I've got one more series of things to remember. It's numbers. 694. 694 3278. Come back to center, arms down by your side. Side bend over to the right. Pulling up through center, over to the left, good, over to the right. Do you remember the numbers? If you do, just type them in the chat. If you don't, I'm gonna say them again. Good, come up to center, arms out to a T. Red-headed Aries for the win. Yep, that's the overachieving paradigm. Red-headed Aries firstborn in the 70s. Not a latchkey kid necessarily, but definitely independent childhood. What's the other thing they say? Oh, I saw something the other day that said, if you were in the talented and gifted group, how's your performance anxiety going? Which is absolutely a thing. So stay over to your left here. Take your right hand on your left knee. You're gonna just lower your elbow down. Take a nice long stretch, like a diagonal stretch. Anyone get those numbers? 6, 9, then what? 4, 3, 2, 7, 8. That's right. Good, come all the way up through center. Rotate through, come over to the other side, find it. Good. Excellent, come on up through center. Let's take our hands to the back of the chair, just inch your way forward. Place your left ankle on your right knee. Do whatever you need to do to get it there. If that's impossible for you, you can always just turn it out on the ground here and then hinge forward to take a different kind of stretch. Sometimes people like to do it like this way too, just a little closer in and then hinge forward. Whatever gives you the stretch in your hip. But if it comes up to the top, yeah. The numbers I threw at you all pretty quickly, just as a final little zinger, right? It's a good zinger, one that it's helpful to do these. Let's lengthen up. And honestly, you know, when you're in the midst of your task completion stuff, it doesn't quite work in the same way unless you pay attention. So that's why, because multitasking does not help the brain prioritize information as well as focused, like dual tasking. You know, pull your knee into yourself and turn a little bit towards it so you're getting a little bit of that outer thigh stretch. And you could also just cross your knees and take a little twist towards that way if this angle is too much for you. So I hope that made sense. Like arbitrary multitasking, not great for focus, kind of like muddies the waters on all tasks, but movement task while trying to remember things, super good to just stimulate the brain to figure it out. Now, if you're a person who had a really hard time with this, first of all, I want to remind you, we're in, as much as possible, let's go the other side, a judgment-free or a low judgment zone, or at least a high grace zone, because perfectionism in this arena is gonna just rob and steal the joy right away from us. It's not gonna be helpful. You can lean forward a little bit. I mean, look, I had 3 tech issues, both my lights burnt out. We're still here. We had a good time, right? If I let the perfectionism get the better of me, I'd be in trouble. There would be no class. I would just still be sitting here, paralyzed with fear. Good. Come on up, pull it in. Get a little stretch in the outer hip. So tight lately. Good. And in reality, life is anything but perfect, you know what I mean? It just is not that. Good. All right, let's step that foot down. Let's take them nice and wide. Lean forward, place your elbows or hands on your knees, whatever you can. Actually, let's go hands. And we're just gonna roll that right shoulder forward, getting a little stretch in our back, pressing your knees open, stretching in the inner thighs, and switch sides. Yeah, good. And forward. And one more time to switch. Good. Come on all the way up. Take your legs a bit wider. We're gonna give ourselves a hug either on the elbows or the shoulders, whatever you can manage, and then just round your upper body forward. So it's not a whole spine rounding, just an upper body forward. Wide legs. We're gonna twist and look to one side, and then just dial and twist to look to the other. That's right. I don't think there's such a thing as multitasking, yeah. Your brain and body can only do one thing at a time, yeah. Well, and it depends on the task at hand, right? Like certainly you can talk on the phone and clean the house at the same time, but can you like problem solve and be creative while you're also trying to write an email and teach your kids and be empathetic and eat? And no, you can't. That's specifically to my parents out there. We gotta remember that. One more each side. So a little upper back rotation. Good, come to center and roll up. All right, my friends, let's see if this one's gonna work for us. Hopefully it will. We've got a little journal question for you today. Yay! Is there anything from class today that resonated with your life outside of the studio? And what does this movement want you to know? What is it trying to tell you? I would love to hear your thoughts on this one for this particular class. In the chat if you have any thoughts. For those of you who are new, we do a journaling question every week. It's a different one every week. We just try to bring a little depth to the movement experience. Yeah. So good to be present, yes. All right, my friends. So I'm gonna just take a quick pause here. We're gonna come back in 5 minutes for a 15-minute stretch session. I'm gonna keep the live stream going. So if you stay, beautiful. If you have to go to work or wherever your next endeavor is, that's okay too. No pressure, but I just wanted to make sure I could chop this class up into two little bits so we get a little stretching in. So all you'll need is yourself and your mat. I'm gonna just flip a few things around and I will be right back. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next week.
Hey, we're back. How are we doing? I wonder if, I hope you can't see that big thing hanging down in the center of the thing. Let's see. I think we're all right. Are we good? Oh, there is a big cord there, isn't there? Oh well, we've got some lights and not others. Let's get this one out of here. Never a dull moment. We tried. We'll get a little light on one side. All right, everyone, we're here to do a little stretch class. We've got 15 minutes on the clock, and I am going to be using a yoga strap for some of our stretches today. So if you would be so kind as to join me on your mat, and I want to see if those of you who are sticking around are here with me. Yeah, lucky day, 2 classes, right? 2 classes and no tech support. So apologies for the literal live action that's happening. All right, let's begin sitting down. So if you need to sit on a block or anything to elevate your hips or even a chair, I want to invite you to do that and make sure that you have everything you need to be comfortable with yourself, and just take a moment to breathe, lower your shoulders down, relax. We'll put our strap out in front for now. We're gonna just take a long side bend up and over. This is just intended to be a full body stretch recovery. Let's take it forward, so we're rotating the chest towards our knee and reaching forward. And then just start to trace your way around front as best you can until you land at the other forward position over your left side. And then open it up into your side bend. Good. And then bring it all the way back up. Take your hands back for a moment. Open your chest and just let that heart shine. And then we'll go to the other side. Yeah. One thing, if you're new to my channel, you need to know that I just gave up on trying to make everything perfect with let's rotate forward. Some people would argue with is annoying. And I would argue that it's actually the way I'm getting anything done. Let's bring it over. So it'd be beautiful if one day I have a awesome team to run things for me and make sure that it's all great. But right now we're grassroots, baby, small business, baby. We make it work no matter what the circumstances. We keep going. Let's open your chest. People forget about that grit. And it's really important, that grit, you know? Take your left leg out. Let's come into a little bit of a side sit. Now you might want to loop your strap around your foot here. And you can use it for a little bit more support for yourself, especially as you go into a side bend. So if it's not possible to grab your ankle or your shin, you can always just kind of fold in your elbow and side bend over to that leg. Want to feel like this knee is reaching in this direction. There's energy out through the sole of your foot in the other direction, and you can really breathe. And then instead of letting it slump down, what if you breathe some life into it? Breathe up into your rib cage and try to push down through the base of your body in order to lift up through your heart and through your rib cage. Good. And then come all the way up. If you've got your strap, rotate towards your leg. You can take one hand on either side of your foot, or you can just bend your elbows and just think of laying out along your leg, gathering as much tension on that strap as you need. And let's just breathe for a couple rounds of breath here. One more time. Rolling up through the center. And then let's unhook the strap. We're gonna bring this foot either in front, like so, just in front of your ankle. If you're able to cross it over in a pretzel, then go there. And then we just wanna take a little recap of an outer hip stretch. If you took the last class, then we're working still on this outline of the leg. Now, I'm thinking about lifting up, dropping my shoulder down, and then using all that beautiful rotation in my spine to look behind and see what's there. Yeah. Oh, you painted a picture up in your head. Let's recover to the front. Unhook your top leg and come into a side sit or a Z sit, whatever is possible for you. Again, sitting on whatever you need. We're gonna take our left hand to our right knee. Take your right hand back behind you. Do the best you can to sit up and rotate towards the right. After you've twisted as far as you can, then turn your head forward. And just think about, it's a very regal stretch. Most of the stretch is on the back side of your torso, on the right side of your torso where you're twisting towards. So you have to keep an active twist as you focus forward, yeah. Good, release. Yeah, thank you, Joy. Talking about how to navigate those moments. As a health coach, a lot of my clients are making amazing progress, and then undoubtedly something in life gets in the way. Let's go ahead and find the strap over your foot. You can take it in your other hand, and then find your first side bend reaching over. Remember, lifting up a little bit more than you do down. So you see so much progress from people making big lifestyle changes and seeing the benefits and feeling better and having better relationships and really experiencing a level of satisfaction like they haven't done before, and then something interrupts that rhythm because it's still kind of new in the beginning, right? And it's at this point that many of my clients recognize that it's actually not
the avoidance of setbacks that's important, but it's your strategy for how effectively you can come back to the practices that are working for you. And that's a hard switch to flip. Let's bring it this way. Lift up and walk yourself forward. Yes. Because life is going to life, is it not, right? Whether it's with your wellness or your own life circumstances, there seems to be something lurking around every single corner. And, you know, I think that a lot of wellness tries to suggest that we can avoid those things. And I feel that is very dangerous when we suggest that we can avoid the stuff of life that interrupts us, you know? Roll on up. Because what happens is if you think that your life isn't going to be hard or shouldn't be hard or that you'll never go through stressful times, then you can only blame yourself when it happens. And sometimes these things are really out of your control. Take your foot here or across. Many times they have nothing to do with you. All right, pulling that knee in, taking a little twist. I think the more we can have compassion with ourselves and know we have strategies that we can depend on, the easier it is to get back on track with the things that support us, even if it's just a deep breath, right? Thank you. Let's release. What you have taught me is to listen to your body and mind and be able to say no, yeah, in certain cases, and yes, too, right? Let's sit up nice and tall. Rotate to your left. See if you can find that stretch on the left side. And then go ahead and turn your head back forward. Find that regal mermaid, yes. Suddenly we dropped into a TED Talk. It happens in these classes for sure, right? It happens. Yeah. It's, everybody talks about boundaries. Let's just face it. Topics that surround the negative or like things happening against us are much more provocative than topics that focus on like desire and ambition and things like that. We tend to look down on those sorts of topics. I'm not talking about being rich or wealthy or owning a yacht. I'm just talking about like maybe wanting to have a tasty meal, or a nourishing movement class that doesn't feel like you want to throw up afterwards. Come on down. We're going to take it down to your back. So I think you have to talk about your boundaries too, but then you also have to explore satisfaction and fulfillment. It's so useful. Let's take our arms out to a T. Bring your legs side by side close together. We're going to rotate the legs over to the left. Allow your right foot to come off and let them go as far as they're able to open up that right side of your body. If you can keep your right shoulder blade connected to the mat, that's going to be ideal. And then reach all the way up overhead. One thing that I know about this channel that has been so important to me as a teacher is the level of acceptance that you all have for the things I bring to the table. Let's send the waistline back, come back to center, and then we're going to go to the other side. So imagine a world in fitness where what we've done today would be deemed not enough. Meanwhile, we're creating neurological connections and practicing self-care. I think that's enough, right? It's a big battle, though. Thankfully, we have our brains online, our bodies are optimized for well-being rather than beauty. Let's come back to center. We're ready to keep fighting this battle for our life, yeah? Let's go ahead and bring our foot. Let's go right leg. I'm putting the ball of my foot onto the strap. If you have a belt, even a bathrobe tie will do. It's just nice to do this little calf stretch here. So we're gonna pull the toes back and then push up like you're wearing a Barbie shoe. You know, it's called like you're doing a heel lift on tippy toes and then pull back. Good. And press all the way up. Yeah, this channel is one of my favorite places to hang out, so thank you all for that. Yeah, not hurting so much. It's pretty good, right? Good deal. Good. Let's do one more time. Flex it all the way down, and then feel like the strap is acting as a little pulley. So pull down on maybe the left side so that the sole of your foot turns towards the left, and that should bring a stretch to the outside of your calf, to a muscle group called your peroneals, which can get pretty tight, especially from rebounding, honestly. Good. And then you're just going to kind of floss or pull the strap to the other side so the sole of your foot faces the outside of your body, and that might bring a little internal stretch on the inside of your calf or maybe your arch. Good. Good. Let's go. Good job. Colleen's showing up again. She wants that gold medal. Let's circle our ankle now with the strap. For those of you who are just watching this stretch class only, we did a brain games class before that, and we have the cutest show off in the chat right now. Good. Reverse. I love it. All right, so finish up this last circle, then we're gonna just bend down a bit. And then kick the heel up, 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 up. Stretch, good, bend it down. And kick it up. And bend it down. And kick it up. One more time. Good. Let's keep it as straight as you're able to. Take both straps in your left hand. Just give your body a gentle cross. Now I'm keeping my right hip down on the mat. So. Oh, freaking day. You guys are so cute. I love it. You know what, like underneath all this, what the theme of it is play. And when you have play in your relationship, you're golden. You're golden. Bring it across and exchange the strap. And then you can bring your leg out to the side as far as you can go. If you want to bend a little bit, that's okay too. I'm just trying to get that nice inner thigh stretch. We are dreamers of love. There we go. And then go ahead and bend it down. We'll unhook and just let it reach, release a little bit, and then let's go to the other side. You can leave that right leg long if it feels good to do so. If you want to bend it up for comfort, you can. We're going to start pushing through the ball of the foot and flexing it down. Oh, I don't want to do that. Good. Reach. And lower. So my husband likes to look at dogs, cars, and houses that we're never going to get. But the other day, he found a husky from the same rescue that Flashlight came from. And I can't stop thinking about them. I can't stop thinking about them. So bad. Good. All right. Now let's keep it flexed. Let's take your right hand and turn the sole of your foot towards the midline of your body so the outer edge of your calf gets stretched. And then switch. So next week, you all, I am going to be, I have the honor of helping my niece through some intensive therapy, motor therapy. My niece has CP and a number of other things going on, and she's a wonderful little girl, and
I have the honor of being there. So I will be here on Monday, but we will have no other classes next week because I'll be in the sessions with her. I'm really excited about it. All right, let's come back to center and then let's roll the ankle around a few times with the strap. So I apologize, but then we will be back.
Went there every summer.
Get the husky.
Place you're thinking of.
Yes. Well, Flash is a husky. Did you all know that? His mom is a husky and his dad is a hound. Let's reverse. So we're somewhat familiar, but he has very distinct features of both breeds. And sometimes he talks like a husky, but his voice is a little more houndy. He looks like his dad, but he acts like his mom. So it's very interesting. And I wonder if he would be excited for it. Let's come across. I can't decide if he was born into a litter of 12, but I can't decide if he's a one dog household or not. We will see. All right. Pull across the body. The one thing is holding me back. You know what it is. Fur. So much fur. Good, let's take it across. Although somebody said the other day that the fur is flashlight glitter. And I was like, if that's not the best reframe I've ever heard in my life, I don't know what is. Yeah. I think Flash really wants a buddy. He's kind of like the socially awkward kid who doesn't know how to make friends, so he just kind of shoves people to see what they'll do. He's a sweetheart everywhere else, but he's just very awkward with other dogs. All right, release, bring it all the way in. Ooh, let's make our way up to a seated position however you can. Yeah, the fur. Yeah, the poodle crosses, I know. You should take it too, because I know your house is very sparkly, Joy, with all those dogs. All right, bring your right hand. Hold on, see, let me teach this class. We're talking about dogs, I'm done. Your strap is folded in half. You've got your right hand overhead, and then you're going to just do the best you can to try to find both straps, and then you're gonna give it a pull so you get a nice tricep stretch, maybe a little shoulder stretch there. Oh, no shedding. Yeah. Good. So keep pulling downward and just take your chin forward a bit. Good, release. And then we'll just come around. We'll do the opposite. Bring it up and around, kind of fish for it behind yourself, grab both straps, and just give your hand a little tug as you reach up. The pups heard us talking about dogs. They were like, yeah, bring your chin down. Good, release. And then if you have your strap, reach it all the way up overhead, and then let's just take it back whatever level you can. So my shoulders are flexible enough that I can get a really good stretch like right in here, but it's not necessary that you kind of like force it to happen by any means. If you've got the shoulder rotation, there's no pain, and you don't feel like you're in a danger zone, you can absolutely do a little rotation of your upper body, but no need to force it. Just find the stretch that works for you. Good. Good. We'll bring it all the way down. Let's do a little meatball and spaghetti. And then we'll just finish here just with a couple of deep breaths for the day. Breathing across your chest. Yes, Joy, I will definitely create a little clip. I'm trying to do more of them. trying to find the right software to help me out to do it faster, but I'll do my best, yes.
Into your eyes and you into mine, lying perfectly still, like we have frozen time. I don't want this to be over.
Now is a wonderful time to just bring in a moment of gratitude for the opportunity to be here, move our bodies, recover. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you back on Monday for Bounce class, and take good care of yourself. Be sure to stream another class over the weekend. I highly recommend the most recent foam roller bliss, and just thank you for being here. It's my pleasure to be here with you. Yes. Oh, there's a thumbs down coming on the screen. It's me. It's probably me. It's something, no, it's something I did. It's a weird thing on the Apple, like if they show, if it sees a thumbs down, it'll show a thumbs down. It's a weird, I don't know. Yeah, I had my hands the way I did. Like, for whatever reason, there's, like, if you make a heart should appear, but it's only every once in a while that the computer, it's way over there, so it doesn't always pick it up, so I'll have to cut that one off. Anyway, you all, thanks for being here with me. I love you right back. I'll be in touch. Everyone, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take good care.
In the stillness somewhere above, the city lights, you're falling in love. Still aware, you know it is true that you